youth-oriented projects before, no? Medyo malalambot yata yun, medyo rom-com, mga ganon. How does it compare na ngayon, gumagawa ka ng mga ganito na bagong mga kabataan naman ang ating at ikaw na yung nag-handle. How does it compare lang? Sa era, back then, yung time mo?
Grabe. Parang lalo akong tumatanda.
Hindi naman.
Yung time ko.
Like a few years back lang naman.
Like, can you repeat the first part lang of the question? Medyo
Kukumpare lang natin, no? Nung dati kasi gumagawa ka rin ng youth-oriented projects, you know. And I think hindi kasing dilim o dark as this na kumpara mo lang na ngayon, ito lumalawak na nga yung pananaw ng mga audience natin. Ini-introduce na natin ng mga ganitong ano. Kumpara mo lang yung approach niya back then and you know, with you on the helm of this project na.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Maraming salamat for that question. Yes, I did start off with rom-com. Yun talaga yung, and as I always have conversations with the actors para lang din naiintindihan namin ang isa't isa. Na that's what core pa talaga ang rom-com because that's really how I started. But through the years, as I matured and as I looked for different roles to portray, if you notice, padark na ng padark, especially when Viva gave me the opportunity to, I don't know, do and true, naging patayan na eh. Then a couple of years ago, I did Playtime. So it kind of, the filmography din, sumabay na as I'm looking for more roles to portray, nagiging dark na rin. So I think, I want this series to be dark, to be shot as kung paano siya sinulat, which is bloody, hindi yun. And the second part of the question is, how is it different from the generation before and the generation now? Hindi naman din po ganun kalayo yung agwat, baka isipin nyo, pa-veteran na ako, hindi naman po. When I was starting, same po sa kanila na parang first few projects ko pa lang, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Nako, yun yung mga panahon na wala pa kasing social media ng panahon na yun. So, sisigawan ka talaga, papaiyakin ka talaga, may mga lumilipad na upuan sa harapan mo. And now, that's not the approach anymore. Dati, dinadaan sa takot ang artista. It's very parang, terror, di ba? May mga ganun tayo naririnig na terror. So that was the approach na nakita ko. And of course, nag-evolve din siya through the years. But yun, hindi ako ganun. I just wanna have it, I wanna have it light. Mahirap na talaga yung ginagawa. Mahirap na yung trabaho mahirap na talaga yung trabaho. So papahirapan pa ba natin na magbabatuhan tayo ng silya? So chill lang.
Parang tipong you made a conscious decision na ibahin ang atake mo bilang direktor, you know.
Yes, definitely.
Pinuno.
Because when I was being directed at natatakot ako na syempre I was very stiff. Kung ano man, nung nagsisimula ako, gusto ko na yung ibahin and have a different approach sa kanila. And I want them to have a pleasant experience. And I wanted to know, to feel that this is one for the books. That this is going to be a worthwhile project at the time.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Neil Ramos of Tempo. Up next, we have Mark Jomen ng World of Joms.
Hi, good afternoon. So, happy birthday pala kay Ilan. Pinapasabi ng friend ko. Happy birthday ka ng kapon. So, ito, a question to the cast. So, ayun. Yung mga previous characters nyo is really different from your previous roles. So, ano yung preparation na ginawa nyo for Project Loki? Okay, cast. Anyone can answer.
Ako na lang po ulit. Hindi, ako naman po, when it comes to preparation, well, for starters, nung pinitch pa lang po sa akin yung project na to, my first thought was like, I have to read the book. I asked for the link to the story immediately. Kasi ako po, as a Wattpad reader and fan, ever since I was younger, alam ko po at naiintindihan ko kung gaano kalaki po yung responsibility nun to be able to, bring to life these characters that were, coming from the brilliant mind of si Ibarra. Props to him. And ako immediately, na-intrigue talaga po kasi ako na this is a different genre. I didn't expect that this would be something that would ever be in my wheelhouse. So, ang una ko naisip na kailangan ko talagang paghandaan to. So, binasa ko siya and I'm still in the process of reading it even beyond what we're currently working on for this season. Nasa volume 3 na po ako. I was telling Rain earlier. And yun nga po, I think another thing as well is referencing mga different movies and series. Like ako, I made it a point to watch and immerse myself in true crime series and really just kind of get to know, yung parang inaaral ko po yung mga reactions or yung mga perspectives ng mga iba't ibang characters sa mga shows na yun. Lalo na yung sa mga true crime projects kasi those are inspired by real events. So I think for me, what's really important with this project is to really make it feel as a lived experience and as authentic as possible. Kasi I understand that as a reader, even though that these characters are fictional, they feel real for readers. And I think for me, that's what I wanted to do for Lorelai. So, ayun, pinag-aralan ko lang siya. To this day, I feel like I still am getting to know Lori day by day. Ang dami kong mga bagong discoveries sa kanya. And I think also, I also wanna give a shout out to Rain, si Ibarra, na he really is also one message away. Nafe-feel ko sa kanya na yung support niya. I think it's really helpful in terms of preparation na can message him anytime in terms of asking him questions about the character. I've also consulted si Direk Xian. So, ayun. So I guess in terms of my preparation, it's been heavy in nature because of the material, pero overall magaan yung experience at magaan yung mga katrabaho ko.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Sige, ako naman po. Coming from Seducing Trip Palma, SDP, and playing Trip Palma. Trip Palma kasi, very light, makulit, tapos ngumingiti, tumatawa. And right now if we're gonna compare it to Loki, it's very different. So, very different personality. So, malaking adjustment siya. And yung ginagawa ko to prepare, well, first, tulad ng sinabi ni Jayden, once nalaman namin yung Project Loki, syempre, as much as possible, we want to read the book or watch similar movies or series that are relatable or similar to Project Loki. So, ang ginawa ko, yung kuya ko kasi, kapatid ko, mahilig magbasa ng books. Ako po kasi hindi masyado. So, sabi ko, kuya, pwede bili ka ng Project Loki, lahat ng volume. I'll pay you na lang. Tapos, siya kasi magaling sa sa internet, sa online. Sabi ko, kuya, bili ka. I'll try to read kasi I really want to study the character. Lalo na big role siya for me. So, yun talaga. That's why right now I'm currently reading sa volume 1, part 1, part 2. And I'm still currently reading pa rin until now. Para at least mas maintindihan ko ba yung character. And syempre, malaking tulong din yung workshops natin with Direk Xian, with Jada, and si Coach. And I'm looking forward for more workshops kung meron. And yun, nanood din ako ng mga series, which I mentioned earlier, Sherlock Holmes. And pasok siya sa Project Loki. Very similar. Same but different, parang ganun. Yun.
Ako naman po, yung preparation ko po, kita niyo naman po sa hair. Nakailang kulay na po ako niyan. And halos parang umaayaw na po yung salon sa akin kasi sobrang dry na po ng buhok ko. Kasi nung sa Seducing Drake Palma po, halos 2 beses po ako nagpakulay. Isang red and isang purple. And ngayon naman po ayun. So, inimaintain ko din po yung hair ko. And ayun, binabasa ko din po yung book currently. And nag-research din ako kung sino yung similarities ni James at Shadow. Like, tinitignan ko kung si Glinda ba or ibang character or si Carla ng Elite. parang ganun. So, ayun, sobrang excited ko po at the same time. Nape-pressure po ako kasi ibang character po itong gagampanan ko po ngayon. Hindi siya yung parang bubbly-bubbly, hyper-hyper, controlled yung galaw kailangan dito. So, ayun, excited ako na maka-work din po si Direk Xian. Kasi po nung una na yung starstruck po talaga ako sa kanya. Kasi dati po pinapanood ko po siya. So, pinapanood ko po talaga siya. And ayun po, excited din ako kala Jada, Ilan, Marco, and Martin. Ayun po, salamat.
So, ayun po, kasi sa, sa Muntianang Section E, si Kurt, tapos si Michael, kami, rowdy kami, makulit, kahit offset, makulit pa rin talaga kami. Buong araw, buong taping day, makulit kami. Alam nila yan. Tapos, wala, same lang po dun, inaral namin yung characters namin bago kami mag-workshop and sa mga tapings namin. Ganon din po dito sa Loki, inaaral po namin yung characters namin, binabasa namin, and yun, naghahanap din kami ng pagkagayahan na character na pwede ibagay sa live adaptation ng characters namin. So, ayun, ang medj nakakaano lang doon, nakakalito kasi from makulit to rowdy, ganun, into a serious genre, ganun, mystery. Parang nakakaano lang siya, nakaka-pressure kasi syempre ongoing din yung season 2 ng Section E. Parang palipat-lipat ako ng personality na makulit ako ngayon, bukas seryoso ako, gano'n. Pero masaya yun. Masaya yun. Parang tawag doon, duality ko na gano'n. So, yun lang naman.
Come on, let's all give him a big round of applause. For me, I feel like it's the opposite of Martin, actually, because the challenge it's gonna be coming from Calix, which is actually kind of similar to Luthor. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna make it different? Because they're both nonchalant, they're both like authoritative. Like, damn, they just boxed me in the same role again. I was like, wait. So now, you know, again, as an actor, I would like to give a different performance, different from Calix, and hopefully, you know, it usually takes me like a week after I have the script and I see the set and I kind of get the grind of it with everyone. It takes me a week. I don't know how long for you guys, but it takes me a week of me messing up on set, letting you know ahead of time. There's going to be a week of me messing it up, me forgetting the lines or the tone of my character, but then eventually, hopefully, Luthor will start grinding in me as much as Calix did.
Ayun. Thank you so much. Excited na ang lahat.